So I am the quintessential philosopher. I've spent half my day, or half my life, at least 12 hours a day in research, doing art, creating, and working with the power of the word, the power of transcribing information, because when we understand something, we write it, and then the knowledge becomes our own. Somebody else wrote it, so you're reading other people's writings. But eventually you have to write it to understand it, because you have a direct relationship. I call it being able to draw a line. Can you draw a line right now? Or a circle? Or set up a protection ring so you understand what's going on? These are basic principles, and we've lost the art. We've lost the art in the West to even draw or to write. What I love with Islam and Arabic, and there's many reasons to go for me to be in Egypt, is they write the Quran backwards by hand. And the children, that's what they do. So at least they have that, and that's a holy book. It's full of good information. It doesn't mean that it's a perfect system. Look at Christianity and what happened with the church. It's pretty obvious. But the deeper implications of truth are truth. So this school is firstly for me. I'm the student, capital S, of the mysteries that have been revealed to me through beings that are guiding me. And one of those principles is Christ, one is Buddha, and one right now is Lord Allah. These beings and these energetic systems are pure in origin. They don't need a story. When you invoke an archangel like Lord Michael, these are pure energetic systems behind the veil. They work. But the refusion, oh, there you go. The refusion of people is they don't believe. If you don't believe, you got nothing. But imagination, people say, oh, the imagination is not real. I'm sorry, you only have your imagination. If you can't imagine yourself getting a better job, or getting a better car, or looking for something to improve your life, you have nothing. So the imagination comes into the future. You see what you want. That's great, you see what you want. Then the second part of that is understanding how you're going to create it. And that's why we're in school. You have to play the part. Otherwise, somebody's going to tell you what to do. And there's lots of good people doing that. And they're going to make money on you. You're going to feel disempowered. And they're going to feel more power, and you're going to feel less. And that's the position mostly the world in the hierarchy of money and da-da-da-da-da. So it takes, in a sense, dropping off, saying, like, okay, I'm going to do something different. But if you do something different, even 10% of your time, which was a tithing thing in the ministry of the church, if you just give me an hour or two, I can start educating you. But if you give me an hour and you listen, and then you do nothing, you have nothing. You have some nice information. But it can't work for you. Because this information pregnant in possibility, I see that it creates instantly the thought forms that I'm clear about. But I don't have any power over it. It works through me. So when I offer something, I say, okay, then show me the way. And they said, oh, we like that, the guys like that. You're humble. You're dealing with power, yes. But the source is love. And it's a threefold flame, and I'm constantly going into the teachings. These teachings come out of Mount Shasta, the threefold flame, love, wisdom, and power. The heart flame, the individuated presence of the one inside of you, come in the form of a sacred fire. And your relationship is the flame itself, the individuated flame. It has three aspects. One is love, which is the coalescing principle of all of this whole thing, because the father and the mother love you. And we're the children down here, and we're wanting to return to the garden. So if you don't ask, Or if you just throw this filth in a phobia of like, oh, I'm a victim of circumstances, then so be it. But that's a loss of a great life. You're here to gain knowledge if you choose and to awaken. And many people in younger bodies don't need to fall asleep. There's no new education. Everything begins at home and with the people you associate with. And then examine, is it positive or negative languaging system? And if it's positive, is it just talk, or does it sustain itself by commitment into building form? Because it takes work. So I was reading a book today about my Polish heritage. We're workers. I work all my life, 12 hours a day. I don't understand why people sit around and do nothing. I don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. They don't have any vision. They want it all so on a silver platter. You have the opportunity. You have the time. Everybody have 24 hours in a day. What do you do with it? Do you frivolous? Do you waste it? Do you work for somebody else? Or do you want an education? Because these are very accelerated times. There's an open book of knowledge available, but there's closure of one cycle and the opening of another. But the cycle has to close because people need to wake up. Which master do you serve? Do you think the technology of calling it cyberspace, the outer technology that we have, do you think that's the solution for immortal life? That you're going to get an android body and take pills and, you know, live forever, and then realize when you finally die that you already live forever. But if you don't know about the Holy Spirit, I'm not talking about God through the church and religion. If you're not having an experience of regeneration and something bigger, then start asking, because it's available. All you got to do is ask, but you better be ready, because the first thing you're going to understand is you've been lied to. You've been lied to by your parents. You've been lied to by your friends, because this is the lie. There's an accumulated lie, rich, so rich in things, but the harvesting of all these souls is, do you want to awaken at the time of closure? Because if you do, great benefit. If you're asleep at this time of closure, it's a travesty, because you're missing the opportunity in the train. So if I can assist you in that awakening process, please awaken with me. Community. Oh.